Alright, let's talk the Ohma level cap disruption. Probably one of the most important comment videos that I'm gonna make because there's actually quite a lot to talk about this weapon. Ohma is super underrated. I think every tonfa in the game, it's probably not a bad tonfa in the game, but the thing is, I've made a build, to work with Slash. And the thing that I actually found out really close to level cap is that it didn't hold up. Luckily, I brought some armor strip and even the sickening pulse, which actually makes the weapon shine a lot more. It's crazy. The weapon has a good amount of base electricity damage, so why not use it? You know, it's just like that. You're able to melt stuff by using the armor strip sickening pulse. Here is where I really see that some percentages and stuff really make a big difference. And that, I mean, is Ash. I don't have Ash here. If I had Ash, I think this would probably potentially work. And it's not even that the weapon doesn't have enough damage. I mean, the distribution is really not towards Slash, it's toward electricity. You're gonna be getting much more electricity procs than anything else. But when it comes to heavy attack, you have some guaranteed Slash procs, but that itself is... if you don't have like more things to buff this, it's not gonna be enough. And this is a weapon that I feel like I really should have dropped the relentless combination that I usually have. In my builds. Should have dropped that. Yeah, now I'm already on level cap, so yeah. What's really might be happening here about not having enough damage is that it's not as easy to land the heavy attacks. They're just so easy. Played with a Nikana and try to use the heavy attack. I mean, you see, there is enough damage. You can use Slash, but it's inconsistent. Just inconsistent enough that I don't really recommend using the... like, if you use the exact setup that I have, you're gonna achieve the same results as I'm achieving now, as I got now. But if you don't, if you try to mix up stuff, you might not get the best results, you might get frustrated, you might think it doesn't really work. Of course, if you copy the exact thing that I'm doing, you're gonna get the same results. So, I think the problem is just like the Nikanas. The heavy attack is a little bit messy. So, sometimes it gets really weird. And come on guys, the sickening pulse with this electricity is crazy. Like, come on, take a look. You don't even need to strip. Sometimes it's just like give it a primer and use it. It's like a good amount of electricity. And there's also Slash procs built into the combo itself. Sovereign Outcast has a few. Gemini Cross also have some. But yeah. I mean, Sickening Pulse also helps with Slash procs, but not that much, I think. I might be wrong. I think it just gives like another proc, so double it. It's not as good as it is with electricity, gas, you know, even heat. It does work, it's just not as good. But yeah, you can kill demos with Slash, it's just not as consistent with the build I'm using. I could probably have dropped the Relentless combination for some more Slash. How good would that be? I am not really sure because the electricity distribution is just so high. It's probably dead. Yep. Okay, now I'm gonna do a whole round armor stripping using the electricity. I actually decided to bring this specific setup because I hear you guys. I do hear you guys. I say this almost every time. You guys voted for Slash, and a guy commented, why not both? And then I was thinking, well, we have armor strip to actually use electricity damage properly. Or have, let's say, a ton of corrosive procs, and maybe corrosive projection, and maybe even some heat procs. So if we were using like only not only mainly looking for the electricity damage, we could even slap in, let's say, take off the relentless combination and put in shattering impact. That would be, I think that would work, because there's so many hits. So many hits, they're so fast. I mean, I don't really get... I respect that some people might not want to use armor strip, but armor strip is just something that's so good, and you don't really need to use like against every enemy, just against your priority targets, which are the heavy ones that drop the keys. So Noxus, heavy gunners, eviscerators, and yeah, about that. Kind of it, you know. Just I think it's really good to have, but I do want to give it a shot. Maybe not level cap this again for the shattering impact, but yeah, even with some light attacks you can kill it. But if you use light attacks and then use sickening pulse, it's guaranteed. Yep. Like, so satisfying, like really satisfying. Even with the acolytes, you can see armor strip, do some attacks, and then sickening pulse. It's probably dead. We're off like last second, no problem. But this weapon is really satisfying to use. I think it's really... I didn't even saw like the time going by. It's not correct timer to get the level cap would be around 3... Yeah, 3.5. I just literally went to get the lunch time. Pretty much. To get my lunch mid-run. So look at that! Just the proc's so yummy. Talking about the damage distribution a little bit again, I don't know if using 1 or 2 mods would even solve this. Would even make it like really viable to use only Slash. But again, maybe using Ash would make the complete difference. Slash duration, slash damage, but it is a plus. Sometimes even if you can get like the demo on a ramp like this and just hit the head, we'll kill it. It's just the way it moves to deliver the heavy attack that is really not there. Some of the demos are really easy to kill. It's really so inconsistent because of the heavy attack. It's like really just that. Because you usually go through the enemy. I was even thinking at some point that the best way to use this heavy attack could be to just stand on the side, because you would have a good chance to hit the head. You come here, heavy attack again, you go to the other side. Might be an option, but those are those little details, you know. Like this and this. Look at the damage, dude. If I am to use Sickening Pulse, Jesus Christ. It's just insane. Yeah, insane. I do have a Riven for this weapon, but the Riven itself, it's not like that crazy. The weapon has a crazy disposition for its damage output. It really does. It's a great disposition. Here we go. Few gauss parts, not as much as 15 like the other day. That was crazy. Alright, let's take a look on the build. Revenant build is slightly changed. If I went with more gladiator mods, this could have made a good difference, because I was getting some orange crits, but only here and there, not a lot, so it could make a difference. But I changed it. Instead of vitality, I went the old vitality. I went with gladiator resolve, empowered blades, arcane strike, sickening pulse. For the Netherrook, I think I shot this like less than 10 times during the whole run. Epitaph, the same build you guys are already used to seeing. And for the Ohma, this is the build. Yeah. Really, the utility here is on the Ribbon. Status chance, heavy attack efficiency, and critical chance for slide attacks. Critical chance for slide attack is garbage. Complete garbage. Status chance is pretty okay. I would say it's even good. Really good to have. Heavy attack efficiency just allowed me to trade reflex coil for this. If I was not running it, I would probably have reflex coil here and potentially, if I was going for what I told you guys before, I would consider using the Shattering Impact. I even had a build here for you to use without the ribbon. I rolled the ribbon before, so Prime Fury might not be needed if you have Arcane Strike. So take this away, put this here. This without a ribbon is kind of the build I would maybe consider, maybe try it. Shattering Impact, I think this would be pretty okay. This build might even be good for Steel Path itself alone against the Grenier. If you don't want to use this, of course you can also trade always Gladiator Might. I think it's not like the mandatory mod there, but it does help when you're building the combo. We could go instead, let's see. The electricity is just much higher than anything else. Carnus Mandible would give you status chance, but it's not even as high as impact, so maybe let's say Buzzkill 83, second one, still not the priority, so yeah. The chance is not that good. We're talking about 30% status chance, so this would mean pretty much 2 status outside of the guaranteed from the heavy attack. So yeah, one would definitely be electricity. The other one could also be electricity, but potentially either impact or slash. I think if we add Buzzkill here, we could potentially have a chance of getting a slash proc, extra slash proc, not heavy attack. So yeah, that's what I think. This and this slots are optional. It really depends on what you want to use against the enemies. If you want to go for some slash, or if you want to armor strip with the weapon itself. Of course, this is Warframe and you have like a crazy ton of options that you can use. Nothing is so perfectly right. That was the cat build, but like Warframe as a sum up of the game and as level cap as far as it goes. Level cap is a cake recipe, but it's a flexible cake recipe. You can just do quite some stuff wrong and it will still work out fine. This is how it goes. This is really how it goes. You can make quite a lot of stuff wrong and still get the good result. That's how it goes. It's not, level cap is not as hard as people might think. It's just something that it might be hard the first or second time, but then it just becomes super easy as soon as you get the way to do it. Yeah, that's what I think about it. Let me know what you guys think about the Ohma. What do you think about the run? Let me know in the comments below. The build, would you change something? Don't forget to leave it a like and consider subscribing.